And now we have Anibrata Bhattacharya from Kolkata, we have Ajay Joy from Trivandrum and Deepika from Varanasi joining us on the exit polls. Well, good morning to all of you. My first question to you, Anibrata. BJP ahead of Trinamool in West Bengal predicts the exit polls. After the BJP's astounding performance in West Bengal in 2019 also, the party is set to do even better this time. What's the status?
Yeah, Lepakshi, you have rightly said, because as the exit poll is showing that the BJP will be ahead of Trinamool Congress. It will be, large win of BJP if it happens to take place, because we have found in the 2014 BJP had only 2 seats. Thereafter, it was spiraling rise we witnessed in 2019 Lok Sabha election, where they registered 18 seats. And if this time, what the exit poll is predicting, if it transfers to B, if they happens to cross, 25 states, then it will indeed create a history, history for the BJP, because they are the largest opposition party now. Because in assembly, you find that the BJP is having, the last time in the assembly election, they got, 75 seats, and they emerged as the main opposition party in West Bengal. So if this Lok Sabha election, if we find that the BJP surpasses Trinamool Congress, then it will really create history, and it will be a large boost to the BJP, because they are aspiring to be in power in the next assembly election. So everyone, those who are the BJP minded, and particularly the BJP workers here, they are jubilant with the thing that is shown in the exit poll. But Trinamool is, they are nullifying all these things, because this is a conspiracy that they are trying to, dampen the morals of the, opposition party.
All right. Next question to you, Deepika. Prime Minister to do a hat-trick from Varanasi Lok Sabha seat as per the exit polls. You've been there for a while. What is the level of excitement there?
Good morning, Lipakshi. First of all, let me quickly show you the visuals. I am outside the counting center where the counting will take place from tomorrow onwards. I would request the camera person to pan and show that how the security arrangements have been made here in Varanasi. You can see all the police officials who've been deputed here, and this is the checkpoint 24 hours before the counting begins. You can see the checkpoints. Not even the DM, the district magistrate, is allowed to go inside without the pass, and the media has been completely banned from going inside 24 hours before. However, from tomorrow onwards, everybody would be allowed with a particular pass. The security arrangement has been made. The security that you can see behind me is the external security. There is another lane of security inside the counting center. So this is how the security has been tightened up 24 hours before, and they've been sitting since yesterday night. Not only this, you can see behind me that adequate arrangements have also been made far across from this place. A fire brigade is also being placed in case of any exigency. So the entire protocol is being followed up outside the counting center. Now coming on to the exit poll, when we talk about the exit poll of the entire UP, the exit poll says that the BJP is going to win around 68 to 71 seats out of the 80 seats of UP. UP is a very key state when we talk about deciding the parliament and the party's domination, whosoever wins. And last time in 2019, the BJP won somewhere around 65 seats. This time again, the BJP is going to have a very good record from here, and we've seen a very good voting percentage also, and thanks to Election Commission of India. And if you would have seen that Election Commission of India has released a note in every newspaper today thanking all the voters, the media persons and everyone for participating in this festival of democracy. And yes, the exit poll also now depicts a clean sweep for Bharatiya Janata Party. There are few seats which are painful areas for Bharatiya Janata Party, like Mainpuri, Kannauj, which is dominated by Akhilesh Yadav and Dimple Yadav. Apart from that, Azamgarh is there. It remains to be seen what happens on these particular seats. But if we delete these seats from the entire domination ratio, BJP is as per the exit poll dominating the UP as well this time. Lipakshi.
All right. My next question to you, Ajay. Exit polls there also have predicted that BJP will open its Lok Sabha account in Kerala. Who has the edge in the battle there?
Lipakshi, traditionally, historically, for the Lok Sabha elections, Congress always had the upper hand in Kerala. Even if for the state assembly elections, left is voted to power, But in any Lok Sabha, except for 2004, all these elections have proven that Congress has an upper hand, always. But the exit polls, what it describes this time, will be a kind of seismic change in political scenario of Kerala. The political equations are going to be redrawn if the predictions are going to correct. Especially if I take the Axis My India vote share prediction, it shows 41% for UDF, 29% for LDF, and 27% for NDA. That means just 2% of vote share separating NDA and LDF. That will be the most seismic event ever happening in the political history of Kerala. Because throughout their calculations, BJP has always been hoping for just crossing the 20% Rubicon. Once 20% vote share is crossed, then they believe that the allies will come to NDA on their own, rather than BJP cajoling anyone to come to their side. But anyhow, as per the Axis My India survey, 17 to 18 they predict for UDF, and only 0 to 1 seat for LDF, and for BJP they predict 2 to 3. So in most conservative estimates of BJP earlier, they were hopeful, emphatic about just 2 seats. But now the third one has come into the radar. So their camp is absolutely on a high right now. But LDF is on complete denial of the exit polls, telling that in their conservative estimates, which is prepared from the booth level onwards, they have a winning chance in 8 to 10 seats at least. So LDF is on a complete denial. UDF is, on other hand, is on a mixed side, I must say. Because at the state level, they would like to have the exit poll come true, but at the national level, they would try to rubbish whatever results that come out of the exit poll.
Right. Also, Ajay, if I may ask you, how is the general mood there? Because we are just hardly 24 hours away from the election results.
General mood seems to be divided based upon the political loyalties. Let me put it very straight. If you go to a public event, they will, because in Kerala, you know, it's a little more political society, I must say, with strong convictions about their side, ideologically more convicted, more conviction is there. So if you go to a public, to a crowd, and then they will be squarely divided to analyze, while analyzing the exit polls. But anyhow, one thing we should say, BJP is on a rise right now. They have a general acceptability which was never there in 2004. In 2004, at least in Thiruvananthapuram, they had a very fighting chance. They lost Thiruvananthapuram Lok Sabha constituencies just by 2014 election. Sorry, 2014 election, they lost only by 15,000. So they had a very fighting chance that time. But after that, they lost the edge because of a Rahul wave, I must say, in 2019, when Rahul Gandhi opted to contest from Kerala, there was a kind of Rahul wave throughout Kerala. But this time also, it seems to be that Congress is on the have the upper hand in Kerala, but BJP is on a definitely on a rise.
Okay. My next question to you, Anibrata, how is the general mood there in West Bengal after the exit polls? As now, of course, the results are just 24 hours away.
Yeah, Lepakshi, as you know, it's hard to assess, because earlier we found that the left parties were, 34 years in the power in West Bengal. But this time, what we found from the very beginning, as the exit poll is coming, it shows that what the prediction was there is going to be true. And if it happens to be that BJP be ahead of Trinamool Congress, this will be first time in West Bengal, because this time somehow or other the image of the Trinamool Congress is smeared. Smeared in the sense because there is no, these employment related issues, SSC scam was there, and PDS scam was there. So people were aghast about all these things, because they don't like that it's a very noble areas, So if somehow this is inked with this sorts of these malpractices, it certainly dampens the people's mind. So the high hope was there that BJP will dominate this time. So it is what we find that this is certainly going to be true, and if the exit poll is taken into account. Now we have to wait what is the final outcome for what happens to come, that we have to wait for another few more hours. So when the counting will take place tomorrow, today, as you know, the repolling is being held in each of two constituencies in Barasat and in Mathurapur, where some malpractices were there, and BJP also demanded a repoll in the Diamond Harbour Lok Sabha constituencies in several booths, but that was not done on the two booths. The repoll is being held, that is in Barasat and in Mathurapur.
Yes. All right. Thank you so much, Anibrata, Ajay and Deepika, for giving us all that update from your respective places. And now, still to come on